Hi guys, welcome to another edition of Design Spark Ask the Expert. Today we're going to be talking about microprocessors with Renesas. I've got Frank and Marcus from Renesas. Hi guys, do you want to say hello to Design Spark?
Hi Greg, we want to say hello. My name is Frank Urbe. I am managing the SST department within Renesas in EMEA, and my job is to provide solutions and winning combinations. What does this mean? We will discuss more in detail during the interview. Over to Marcus.
Hi guys, my name is Markus Mura. I'm Business Development Manager within the System and Solutions team headed by Frank in EMEA. And my major task is pushing and promoting our winning combos to the market. Thank you to be here.
Great. Well, thanks for joining us, guys. But first of all, just give us a quick kind of overview. What is the Systems and Solution team all about at Renesas?
The System and Solution team was founded 2.5 years ago, and our aim is we want to offer solutions for all of our customers with all of our products. As you might know, we have acquired several companies in the near history. So we started with Intersil, IDT, and recently we acquired the company Celeno. And we want to make sure that our customers are able and can use easily all of our different solutions, our different products. We call the solutions winning combinations because we want to offer solutions where our sales can win in front of customers, can win new designs at the customer. And it's not only that we win, we want to have also solutions where our customers are winning new designs, new business in front of their customers. So it's very exciting times, and we see a lot of interest from our different customers. So happy to be here and happy to explain a bit more about winning combinations, especially for our processors.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the things that I wanted to cover today with you guys was winning combinations. Not only since your recent acquisitions, but for a long time now, I've been aware of winning combinations from Renesas and winning combos. What is it that customers can explicitly expect from that, and why is winning combinations such an importance to customers?
With winning combinations, you can get a lot of different opportunities and a lot of different options from us. It could be a system architecture so that we are really develop system architecture on a paper for our customers to allow our customers to easily convert our ideas in their real design. This is on one side. On the other side, we are doing POCs and even partner boards. So real hardware with internally resources, with external IDHs, with external partners. This allows our customers either to do a copy and paste of our POC to ease their design, to have an easier design approach, or it could be even if a customer wants to go for a buy solution, we are working with some partners, and we will talk a bit more, I guess, about SOMs and SBCs in the next minutes. So we allow also our customers to buy from our partners different solutions. So it's at the end of the day, at the end to our customers to do the decision either to develop based on our system architecture, based on our proof of concepts with schematics, with all the details, or to go to a partner company and buy a whole solution. And the solution can be the SOM, but it could be even a whole solution, including the software.
Great. So the winning combinations really is a useful thing for customers to consider, particularly in the design stage. A lot of the information needed for system design is already there. So a lot of the work has already been done. So, in terms of resource, I guess that your winning combinations help with that resource requirement as well.
Yes, you are fully right. So our idea is to assist, to allow our customers to be faster in the market, to be as fast as possible in the design, and for sure, let's be European also to avoid errors or failures in the design phase, unnecessary errors, to make it as easy as possible for all of our customers. And I repeat, easy is very important. We want the easy access, easy solution, fitting solutions, winning solutions, and therefore we created a name winning combination.
Fantastic. One of the things we just want to touch on, obviously, we're talking about microprocessors, the RZG and the RZV range. We're hearing a lot of noise about these, but you are gaining a lot of traction in the market. Can you just highlight the the value proposition of those units for us?
Sure. Generally spoken, RZ-G2L and RZ-V2L is a kind of a general purpose microprocessor family with a focus on low power. So it offers extended AI capabilities through a dedicated, we call it a DRP AI, which is really focusing on artificial intelligence applications. The complete family has a wide product lineup, which ranges from entry-class single-core ARM Cortex A55, but up to even an octa-core with highest performance. So it's a 4 times Cortex A57 and a 4 times Cortex A53 microprocessor. On top of this, it offers high graphics performance, and for easy migration between different families, we offer several pin-compatible devices, so which makes it easy for the customer to switch from non-AI to AI applications, or to, let's say, to choose the device you need for different performance classes of your application as well. Last but not least, I think it's worth to mention the product longevity program, which is really a longevity program to secure the supply of the parts for 10 years and even more. And compared to the market, we have a rather short lead times on those microprocessor family.
Okay. So some of the applications will be for your typical embedded board manufacturers like system on a module and single board computing. So what are you doing to strengthen your efforts to penetrate that market further?
So our idea is we want really, we are working with a lot of different SOM and SPC makers in the moment. We are having more or less daily calls with different customers, with different potential partners. What we are to be engaged, we are getting interest from these kind of partners because they see there is really, as we highlighted, a lot of traction on our processors itself, and they say really there is a differentiator, as Markus mentioned, longevity and even the power of our components. So there is a really huge interest from the SOM makers, and they are contacted by their customers. They are looking for newer platforms. So for additional platforms, so there is a room to do this, and we tackle a lot of different applications. And the challenge is we are asked very often from our internal sales what kind of applications we are working, what we are looking for. We are looking for a lot of different applications, not only one. You can use our solutions in typical the HMI application. It could be vision, it could be imaging, it could be a POS system, it could be in industrial embedded computing, it could be gaming, it could be in all different applications. So we have not only one, we have a lot. And our idea is we want to be as broad as possible, as open as possible, and not focusing on one market, but with a clear vision, we have fitting products, fitting solutions for different markets.
Okay, so one of the things that we spoke about earlier was your winning combinations and the way that is also helping people with design time to market. But lots of customers won't necessarily have the ability or the resources to do sophisticated microprocessor designs, either in the hardware or with software. So what do you have is maybe a solutions partner? How are you tackling that market requirement?
Yeah, that's a very good question, and we asked us this question 2 years ago, how to tackle this market, how to really attack this market. And we are having a so-called preferred partner program where we have a selected approach on partners on a global base, but also here in EMEA, where we work closely together with some partners. They are able either to provide a whole solution so that you can buy a solution, but these partners are also able to do customized development for our customers. At the end of the day, it's really dependent what is the customer looking for. Is he looking for a board he can buy and use in his application and do the software for himself? Is a customer looking for a solution, but he wants to have the software developed by an external partner? Or is the customer even looking for a solution which needs to be customized, developed based on several solutions? what we want to make it easy to our customers. We are having some standards. We have SMART, we have Community Board 96, we are even considering OSM. So we have all these standard form factors to allow our customers as easy as possible to do the first test, but later on it could be customized for the whole solution. So bottom line, we offer a lot, and we are open for all customer requests. We will find the right partner for this request, and at the end of the day, the solution needs to fit to the requests of our customers.
That's great. So, what we've gone through today, we can see certainly an impressive approach to the market and the support for RZG and RZV. What can we expect next from Renesas?
So generally, our RZG2L and RZV2L portfolio has been enhanced in the last month continuously, but you can be sure that also further derivatives will be launched to the market. For instance, we will support a new entry-level device called RZG2UL, which is an entry-level device focusing on low-cost and low-power applications, but also on the RZA family, which is a general-purpose microprocessor family, but not focusing on Linux. So this is for the RTOS-based community, let's say. So we will launch derivatives here, but also for the high-end vision AI applications, we are about to launch RZV2MA, but also when it comes to the highest end applications, we will launch towards the end the RZV2H device. And to be sure on that, we will soon launch a kind of open architecture device, which will be announced in summertime. So this will complete or broaden our portfolio for these MPU devices. And step by step, we want to, let's say, highlight these microprocessors also in our SOM and SBC activities, like Frank mentioned before, in our preferred partner program and partner activities. And belonging to this, we also try to include artificial intelligence application partners. So for sure, we are a silicon company, so we are a hardware company, but we need also partner focusing on the software side. And therefore, especially when it comes to artificial intelligence, it's really huge amount and huge efforts to be taken here. And that's why we need to have some partners from this area on board as well. So you can expect a lot of new things to come here.
That's really an interesting approach. Absolutely, looking for partners, particularly obviously with the way a lot of the industrial processes are moving towards artificial intelligence, vision sensing, for example, edge computing. So that's really good to hear. I just want to go back to what we were talking about in terms of the new model with the A55 Cortex. What in terms of improved process and performance are we looking at from this device?
So the Cortex A55 is really having an extensively redesigned microarchitecture, which is really improving the performance across the board. So it is very competitive in terms of silicon area and power efficiency. So it enables low power, and it delivers up to our researchers, it delivers up to 18% more performance and even 15% better power efficiency compared to its predecessors, which is the Cortex A53 core, let's say. So it's really a huge and capable improvement here, stepping onto the core Cortex A55 processor.
Fantastic. I guess that's really one of the benefits if you're considering your design process, that you're actually getting improved process, but also with less power requirement. That's really interesting. One of the things that we also kind of just touched on there was about industrial application. And one of the things, obviously, that from the industrial nature that people are really interested in is security. So what could you tell me about the device with regards to security?
Talking about security, this is nowadays, let's call it a must-have in lots of industrial applications, as you mentioned before. So for instance, trusted secure IP and trust zone, this is really state-of-the-art features you have to have if you want to be successful on this market. Other topics would be secure boot and trusted applications, and to bring this into your application very easily. So the microprocessor has to be prepared for implementing this onto your application. Coming to reliability, for sure, error code correction on all the internal memories is very important, for instance, also on the DDR interface. Reliability does not only mean the processor is not expected to fail, for sure, but also long-term support is very important here. For instance, the civil infrastructure platform Linux kernel with its really super long-term support. So it's 10 years plus Linux support kernel here. So this is a low risk of the obsolescence of the Linux kernel itself, but also on the hardware side, as we mentioned before. So the product longevity program is very important to customers to really have security on the supply of the product itself.
Yeah, I think you definitely hit the nail on the head there with security on the supply of the product itself and low risk of obsolescence. Absolutely for applications. It's been really great talking to you guys today about your products within the microprocessor range, and I'd just really like to thank Frank and Marcus for joining us today on Design Spark, and just recapping on some of the things that we've been through. It does also sound that there's still a lot more to come. So I'm hoping that we can have you guys back on Design Spark again real soon, and we can continue to talk about obviously your products and how you're supporting customers, but then also what you're doing to take products forward into industry. So thanks for joining us today, guys. It's been a pleasure to talk to you.
Thanks. It was a pleasure for us talking with you, and thanks to the whole audience, and looking forward for the next interview. And definitely you can be sure we have new things to talk about. As Marcus mentioned, a lot of new platforms to become on, and interesting on getting the feedback from you and from our customers. Thanks a lot for that.
Thank you also from my side. Thanks for listening.